So we're just about to basket up for survival race number 5, 50 mile. So they did 27 miles yesterday. It's 50 miles today. I'll basket up and so we know exactly which ones are left. We've dropped a couple, I believe, yesterday. Grizzly came back really late, so Grizzly's not going today. Grizzly will just go straight into the race on Saturday, assuming that's what we still decide to do, depending on how many we've got left after today. Because yeah, it's 50 mile, 5th time in the basket for 6 of these late breds. Yeah, let's get them in and get gone. So we're all basketed up. We dropped one. I thought we dropped 2, but we dropped 1. So Legend from Philip Vettier, gone at the 27 mile stage. So that one's gone. We dropped Dropley out the deep at the first toss at Anstey, which was one of the late bred ones. We've dropped Legend. We've dropped Legend from Philip Vettier, and Grizzly isn't going. So there's 20 in there. We started with 23. We're going to 50 miles. I will do live liberation that you'll see. Yeah, get in the car and get going. Just thought you'd all like to see Grizzly. Like I said, she did come back a bit late, so she's not had any food as of yet. But I'm going to put a load of food in, and they can eat as much as they want today, because the next time they will go in the basket, if at all, is tomorrow night to go to the race from 73 miles on Saturday. So they can have as much as they want today, and then a bit in the morning, and that'll do them then. So I'm going to put a load of food in the trough now, let Grizzly have her fill, and then yeah, get up the road. I'm at a place called BJF Feeds, which is 50 miles from my house. So they're at 27 yesterday, they're at 50 now. They've been sat for a few minutes already. I've gone on a bit of a spending spree, so I'm just going to put some of this in the car now, let them sit for a moment, and then we'll get them gone. It's quite breezy up here, it's high ground-ish. The good news is that there's only one missing from yesterday, and that was Philip Vettier's Legend. So everybody else's is there. The only 2 we've dropped are Legend and Dropley in the deep. Everything else is there. Grizzly isn't in the baskets today because she came home a little bit late yesterday, but everybody else is there. So Dan, the Thunder, Honesty, Fury, Firefly, everything else that we talked about right from the start is still about. So yeah, I'm just going to get some of this stuff ready to get in the car. I want to be able to literally shoot off straight away and try and get home and get live arrival. It's quite breezy, and I think it's blowing as a tailwind, but I can't really tell exactly where I am. So yeah, I'll get away in a minute. They've gone up well, and they're clearing really fast by the looks of it. They've gone behind that. Here we go. Here's the winner. 1. I just heard it in the tree. Well, that is unbelievable. After three hours to have that lot come together. There's some more racers just going that way over, so I wonder if they've picked up with them. So we've got 13 out of the 20 on the day from Survival Series Race 5 from 50 mile. And yeah, look what we've got here that I've just come back to after a breakfast meeting this morning. 2 more have made it back. One of the older birds that has been raced and trained before, but nicely, one of the later bred birds as well. 5th time in the basket, 50 mile night out. Thank you very much. job done. So I'll get these two poor little souls in, and then I'm going to do my bird shortly. So the 15 that are back from the 50-mile survival race, number 5, are Honesty for Ian McPherson, War Kid for Adrian Forrester, Thunderstorm for Linton Christian, Loz's Champ for Andy Bird, Firefly for Sally and Tom Wills, Mr TNT for Randy, Turbo for Ashley Steer, Ava Bolt, obviously the winner of Survival Series Race 5 for Hendry, 147147, Peggy for Tutu, Bullet for David Richard, Fury, 2nd place in race number 5 for Joe McCartan, Stephen Hawkins Mincemeat, Neville, Down Under Thunder's back, Steve Hughes, Dark Sonic, great performance, and Bobby Gregory's Frankel. So still missing from that toss, we've got 4 of the later bred ones, which we're having the 5th time in the basket, so maybe some learning for next year, which are Emir for King Gaming, Sergeant for Cepheus, Cassius for Chris Salt, and Hurricane is missing. I thought Hurricane was back, but Hurricane's missing for Josh Dean. And Mazda for Mazda Special is the only one of the previously raced birds that was missing. And then obviously we've still got Grizzly that didn't go to that final race. So that's the 16 that we've got. We're going to add those to the 9 older bird race team that we've already got for next year. It's probably, in all honesty, a few more than I actually wanted to start with. But with what I've got planned and the ideas that I've got over the next few weeks and months ready for next year's race season, I can probably make it work, to be honest. So I'm going to keep it quite simple for next year. So that's it. Racing's all done. I've had loads of feedback on what to produce content-wise over the next few weeks. So this week coming, loads of stuff to do in the garden and in around the lofts. So I'll get a lot of that done. I want to do like how you can keep pigeons simply, what you need to do to start racing if you've not raced before or if you've not kept pigeons. I'm going to do loads of stuff on the stock loft and how that's going to come along. I've got petitions to go in and aviaries to go on and boxes to go up. So that's going to be quite busy. Painting the front of the loft if the weather holds up okay. So yeah, a really busy week that I'm looking forward to. Going to look at pedigrees of stock birds and the birds that we've got here, what are their parents, and show the mums and dads and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it should be hopefully a busy week with lots of content coming, and then we'll start to put plans in place for the breeding season, which will be on us before we know it. So thanks again for following, guys. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification as well. That will be amazing, because then you get all the content delivered straight to your inbox as soon as we get some new videos out. Let's grow this channel. Loads of competitions coming next year for the race season as well. I'm stacked full of ideas. Let's get this week out the way, get the lofts all ready for the breeding season, and then we can start to release some news and views and what could be happening over the weeks and months to come. Have a good one.